Russian President Vladimir Putin is assembling hundreds of thousands of troops in Belarus, German military expert Roderich Kiesewetter warned, raising fresh concerns about security along NATO's eastern flank. The retired German colonel told broadcaster NTV on December 16 that Russia has already stationed around 360,000 troops inside Belarus as part of its expanding military presence. Kiesewetter said Russia is maintaining 2 full army corps of combat-ready soldiers in NATO neighbor Belarus, significantly increasing pressure on nearby alliance members. He warned that the years 2026 and 2027 will be especially critical for regional security, particularly for the Baltic states bordering Russia and Belarus. These developments come amid reports that Russia has deployed its nuclear-capable Oreshnik missile system on Belarusian territory, escalating military tensions. Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko said the Oreshnik missile arrived on December 17 and is now entering active combat duty. The buildup comes as Belarus moves closer to a major diplomatic deal aimed at restoring strained relations with the United States. As part of this process, Belarus freed 123 prisoners on December 13 in exchange for sanctions relief tied to potash exports. Officials say more sanctions could be lifted as Washington plans to continue negotiations with Minsk. Lukashenko has said Belarus will not abandon its close political and military ties with Russia despite talks with the United States. Belarus has been facing heavy Western sanctions for supporting Russia's war in Ukraine since February 2022. Russia has previously deployed tactical nuclear weapons to Belarus, according to international reports. Lukashenko has also faced diplomatic isolation since the disputed 2020 presidential election. Our military cooperation, primarily with the Russian Federation, also provides strategic defense, which is why Belarus and Russia are implementing a set of strategic deterrence measures. This involves the deployment of the Russian component of the regional group of forces on our territory. In the case of an escalation of the conflict, armed forces, several tens of thousands of people in Western Russia, are ready to immediately join the military struggle as a second echelon. Belarus is first. We must respond, and then the Russian Federation supports us. This is the regional troop grouping and the tactical nuclear weapons that we have returned to Belarus. In addition, the first positions are equipped with the Oreshnik missile complex. We have had it since yesterday, and it is now on combat duty. We are negotiating with the Americans. I must say frankly that, apart from the first meeting, they have never raised the issue of Russia. I told them straight out, Russia is sacred. These are our kinsmen. Nonetheless, conversations continue. I ask them, guys, are you going to replace Belarus with Russia tomorrow? No. So what are we talking about? That is why we have one source of support and hope for preserving our sovereignty and independence. Our close, kindred people, the Russians, who help us in everything. No matter how much people in Russia sometimes criticized me out of jealousy or whatever, I have always believed that we should be together. Putin, Lukashenko, people come and go, but countries and peoples remain forever. You know my policy and my position. As long as I am president, we will not deviate from this policy. What matters are our relations. I watched the live broadcast of the Belarusian president's speech at the All-Belarusian Assembly yesterday. I must congratulate him. It was a very emotional, bright, and substantive speech. And I want to express my gratitude for the evaluation of the Russian-Belarusian relations. Regarding security issues, we resolve them both bilaterally and within the CSTO framework. You mentioned Oreshnik. Alexander Grigorievich spoke yesterday about the placement of Russian tactical nuclear weapons in Belarus. We regularly conduct exercises. A group of troops has been created. Our defense ministries cooperate very closely. The security of the Union State is in the reliable hands of our military and will undoubtedly be ensured.